Hello, everybody. Here we are.
We have an audience today.
Yes, we do. Our outside studio audience.
Yeah.
And great friend.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Co-owner of SE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. How's everybody doing? It's really hot.
Yes, it is. It is.
106 today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
here in Manteca.
108. What is it in Tracy?
Same.
Same? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because usually Manteca's hotter, a few degrees, but yeah. All right. So let's get on with it because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
And do we have anything beforehand that we want to share?
Yes, we do. So, as you know, we have the art sale going on, but we wanted to do something special for all of you as our Soul Tribe that have signed up for our Soul Tribe, and it's a 60% off all of our art special that we have going. It's a flash sale for a week. So if you're not already one of our Soul Tribe members, it's free. You can go to our website on our contact page and just sign up for free there. It's just every once in a while we send a newsletter of what's new and what's going on and our sales and things like that. So
but why are we really appreciating people right now?
Because we love them.
And?
Because
we appreciate them and
because they're the best Soul Tribe
in the world.
And
we're almost at 1,000.
That's true.
For YouTube.
And we could not.
We might be live soon.
I know. I'm so excited. We only have just a little bit more
like
left.
55 or 60, something like that. Because I want to go over 1,000 so that they don't kick us off if we're 999. Because they will.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So all of you, thank you for helping us to get there. We're so grateful. And if you like the 60% off this week, the code for that at checkout is Art for Me. So it's art and then the number 4 and then me.
Okay, well we're going to have to change that now.
Why?
Because you put it out to everyone and they could just pretend they're a Soul Tribe member and put the code in.
That's
so
true.
It's going to be different. We will send you a newsletter, a little email telling you what the code is.
Yeah, we'll
because
send
you
it
have
to
be a Soul Tribe member.
Yeah, that's true. I'm so used to announcing
I know, but
okay, so we'll change that.
Yeah, because it's only for them.
Yeah, and we'll send it to you guys.
Yeah,
this weekend. Okay, any other news?
Not that I want to share.
There is one exciting event that's coming up in October that we've
already talked about.
Gotta mention it again. Okay. The Evening with Angus in San Francisco coming up in October. Be there
or be square
and enjoy a wonderful night. It's going to be very cool, spiritual and fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so on with our topic today. And Vera,
well,
do you want to share?
Yes. I know there are so many things that are going on right now. We have politics. We have things that we have to worry about at home too. Having our kids be able to eat. There's so many different, I guess, organizations or charities that you could give to.
Right.
But I don't want people to forget about our military. They're like our brothers and sisters, and they're just left out in the cold after they've done their service. It seems. I mean, I only know what I hear from them.
Right.
From people that I know that are in the military.
And that's what you're hearing.
Yes. So I have a friend that is in the military. She was a captain in the Army, and she is a therapist, social family therapist or social therapist. I can't remember what it is, but she worked for the VA. So she was helping traumatized soldiers or anybody that was in the military that had post-traumatic stress or something that they had to work through, that needed to talk to somebody. And we all know how, is it prevalent or, probably prevalent, suicide is with our military.
Right.
And they're not getting the help they need.
Exactly.
Just like my friend here, she's, given her service to the military. She's homeless. She lives across the country, but still, she's having to live at different people's houses.
Wow.
And so pretty much homeless, I should say. She's not out on the street yet.
But she doesn't have a home.
She doesn't have a home, and she doesn't have a family that understands her because she's gay. Right. That kind of thing. So she has no help from them, and it's like you've given your life to protect this country, and then you go to the VA. They don't. She's on a 5-month wait list. What is it? Because she has to have surgery. Her retina is detached, so she has to have it fixed, and she can't look at the computer. She can't drive. She can't do anything. So she can't work. So because of that, now she had her car repossessed because she has no money, and now she can't go to her places at the VA because wherever she's staying right now, the people that are allowing her to sleep on the couch is way out in the country. So she needs her car, to go different places, but she couldn't afford it. She can't work. She can't do anything like that. She was sexually traumatized in the military, so that's where her post-traumatic stress comes from. So there's things that people have gone through that deserve the respect of getting attention to what their needs are.
Right.
I don't understand this government. You love sending them off to war.
Right.
You want them working for you for nothing. So, come on. And then people they're at home are affected. Their families are affected. Well, obviously hers isn't because they don't care about her. But, it's like we have to do something and keep them alive as well as everything else that's going on. We can't forget them.
Exactly.
What was the thing that we said? No
one left behind.
I know it's no man left behind, but there's no women are in the military
that's
too.
supposed to mean something.
Mm-hmm. And not just in war. I mean, it's military.
Right.
No one left behind.
And they're being left behind in the programs, obviously, in the financial assistance, especially in the medical and the therapy type of, because a 5-month waiting list. What is
and it's painful. It's detached. I mean, it's not like something that's like can get fixed. Did I say like 20 like 1,000 times?
No, but we know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Please, I know we can donate to services, but you have to be careful there to different organizations because you don't know where the money goes. So you have to really do your research. Like I thought. Did I say like again? I used to go to Goodwill. Will not do that anymore because nothing goes to the poor. The owner or whoever the CEO is makes millions of dollars. Well, not millions, but $1 million at least.
Wow.
And it doesn't. You have to pay. If somebody comes in there and needs something and they can't pay for it, they don't get it.
Right.
Like what's the one that they stand outside and ding dong?
Oh, the Salvation
Army. Almost everything except a penny goes. No, it's everything goes to them.
Wow.
I put it on my Facebook page so you can see.
So it's just doing a little bit of research. I found it from websites like that where it looks into, and then it'll have the best of the different organizations that you can donate to. That it tells you the ones that really goes to them. Yeah. Where it says it's going to go.
So she doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to start a GoFundMe.
Really?
So that she get a car, because she needs to be able to, get food and stuff like that, or and I know she can't drive right now, but whenever she gets her retina reattached, she'd be able to continue to try to find things to help herself. But right now she's homebound. She's like she can't go anywhere.
And I think that's where.
But I'll let you guys know when I do it. I haven't done it yet because I promised another a student that she's having eye issues as well. She's going blind, and I want to do a GoFundMe with her first because I promised her first. But I want to do this too. And now that, I'm free to do more stuff, then I'll be able to concentrate on things like that. Because before I was just so, too busy.
But see, now that's what's great. Because it's like we have all these people that have went out and fought for us. And done what our government has asked them to do in our nation and everything else. And then, like we were just saying, they're forgotten. It's what it seems like. And how they're being treated.
And talk about the suicide.
Right.
It's high. It's higher, I believe, than anything.
Mm-hmm. And it's
anyone.
And it's like, what can we do? What can be done to really help them? And it's like I was really thinking about that
because a lot of our homeless are military.
I know. And like we were talking about earlier, there's the calling our congressman. But the thing that I was thinking is, okay, we can all do something.
Call your congressperson.
Even if it's something
Email.
small, like what you're doing is amazing for GoFundMe accounts. And what I was thinking is,
but there's millions out there of GoFundMe.
of course,
you know, but it's at least you're trying to do something,
right?
You know,
because what I was thinking, and obviously you and I have talked about this before, is that what we want to do is create classes and retreats and programs for many different people, but in course really focusing on the military and those that have post-traumatic stress disorder as well, and really try to help them with the spiritual aspect of what they're going through.
Because I'm sure the VA gives them the other stuff, you know, the medical and all that, but they would have the spiritual as well.
Right.
But you know,
it's important.
I was talking with the person that we're talking about, and they are starting to do. I can't. Don't quote me. Never mind. I'm not sure.
Meditation.
Yeah,
or
I'm not sure they
hypnosis?
do that, because I know she's a therapist and she's gone through the hypnosis training with me at Sylvia's office, but there was so many things that she couldn't help them with, and she knew she could.
Right.
You know, with that information, but she would get in trouble if somebody said, "Well, she told me to go do this, or you know, go to a hypnotist or something," and the government poo-poos that.
Right.
So.
And I understand from what you've said that some military feel that if it's not post-traumatic stress disorder from war, then it's not as intense as, or it doesn't qualify as it, or whatever. And I understand what they're saying, because obviously not all of us have walked in their shoes, but there's a lot of people that have post-traumatic stress disorder from other things as well. It might not be from war. It could be from, well, I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of sexual attack that
sexual assault.
Lot of, sexual assault. A lot of people have post-traumatic stress disorder from that type of thing happening. And so, yeah, that's one of the things that we want to do. And all of us, there's different ways that we can help, so that, yes, we've gone through this trauma in our life. All of us have gone through things, but we can all try to help us to overcome whatever it is. And that's one of the things about that disorder that is so important, I think, is the spiritual aspect.
And that's what's, you know, kind of kept her alive, because there's many times that she's told me, she goes, I thought about just ending it, you know, because it's like, I'm tired of going to different places. I want to start living my life, you know, but there's all of these challenges. And then being sexually traumatized as she was before, and as somebody that is in higher rank, you know, and then it's, at that time it was a good old boys club, so they all protected each other at that time. But can you imagine the secondary trauma she gets, but having to listen to the people that talk about their post-traumatic stress, sexually assaulted, because it's not just women, men too. And they don't say anything because they're embarrassed, you know, kind of thing. But there's that trauma there, so.
And so I think that that's one of the things that we could really.
I want to show my crystal.
I think too, one of the things I was thinking about is that with the military, I feel that sometimes they're treated as vessels, not as a person. They're treated as
property.
Because of what they're asked to do. And even
Your hummingbird agrees, Chrissy.
when we were talking about people that have been hit by friendly fire, Agent Orange in Vietnam, sexual assault from a commanding officer. I mean,
or just, I mean, it could be anyone, but if you have
or
nowhere to go,
anyone.
If it's, you know, the hierarchy that did it, you have no recourse. But you know, some people tried and it just didn't work out, and they were made to run. They were made to like sometimes all night to lose weight because they were too fat, and they weren't. You know, but it's just something so that they could punish because of what they tried to do, tried to bring it to light. So they break you down that way. So that's another trauma, you know, and then no one believes you because the ranking person said, oh, they're crazy, you know, kind of thing. So yeah.
But so there's that spiritual aspect to try to help with this, and that's what we want to do. I think a lot of answers can help those of us who've been through this and for the veterans who have been through this, or anybody who's been through this type of trauma, or feeling like they have been left behind, a lot of times we can pull forward in other lifetimes the strengths that we had in those times to help us heal. And I just wanted to mention it was so fascinating, because that's one of the things that I know that you helped me with, that I didn't know would help me with overcoming post-traumatic stress. But I found it in an old research, Journey of the Soul book, through Sylvia Brown. And Rahim had said that for women that have been abused, yeah, he's on the other side, and it was a trance at the time. But for women who've been abused, go to take them to a powerful life, a strong life. Yeah. I just thought that was amazing. So it's like that.
So they can pull that resource.
Exactly. That's why I'm really glad that you brought this topic up, because it's not only shedding light on for the military, but also that huge piece of the puzzle that can help in the healing. That's that spiritual aspect. Of course, like you said, I don't know if the military believes in that as far as using something like meditation or hypnosis.
I think they kind of do. I'm not sure, so I don't want to say if they do or not.
But it's a huge aspect of
because I know medical industry. Is it medical industry? Medicine? They're starting to utilize meditation, like Kaiser and all these different places. So they know the benefits of it, how the body gets healed as well.
And I just think...
It's so hot! I'm sweating!
I just wanted to say, too, that I think that if it were me and I was being forgotten in different programs and that type of thing, that I would feel betrayed, actually. Really betrayed. And like when you were talking about the Agent Orange and people who've been affected by things that our own government did, I feel like they're not being treated as, or looked at as human,
right?
With no value.
It's true, yeah.
And it just reminds me of in our Scottish life with Angus. We're always talking about Angus. He gets that name from A Scottish Life. But as brothers in war, and they fought a lot. They respected each other so much as warriors, right, Pam?
What was that thing that you guys did? Oh,
yeah, fist to the heart. So it's like, yes, they were fighting.
I was gonna go,
but they weren't. They were treated as the powerful, beautiful souls, and they were valued and respected, not just treated as just thrown away.
Yeah, it's true.
And I just wanted to say that because I think that's really important. That's something that we can help each other to feel again, to bring back to feel that, so that we don't feel hopeless and helpless. Like, what's the point of living?
Yeah.
You know? Because one of the things that Angus said too is that the things that we've gone through, the darkness, that trauma, like attack, he was saying it's not what you are. It's a part of who you are, not what you are. And that I think
that's perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. Because it's showing that we're people.
But it doesn't define us.
Exactly. It's a part of who we are, but we're not a subject of what happened to us. It's hard for me to explain, like an object.
That makes sense.
Like an object. You know what I mean? But it's part of who we are. Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys all really quick the patron angel for the military, actually.
And really quickly, the crystal that is for the military is for, basically it's for, wartime and that kind of thing, but it works for any military person that's going through post-traumatic stress or whatever. It's called Apache Tear. And they found it in Arizona, I believe, and that's supposedly from the Apache women who would be crying over their men, and then the crystals were formalized. So that's the mythology of it.
That's a beautiful legend.
Yeah, so that they're not forgotten. There's someone that cares.
Exactly.
And that's what that crystal means.
Yeah, and that's where...
I just got that. That was awesome, Vera. Yeah. I don't know where it came from. It's not me. That was good. Okay.
And that's where it makes perfect sense of why Michael, the Archangel, is the patron angel for the military, is because his function is hope. And sometimes when you're going through post-traumatic stress, you feel like there's no hope. And that's where we want to, it's like, why keep going? It's so hard to keep going, and that's where they really, I know that from my own personal experience, this angel really helped me to, because they pulled away the veil to reveal, to cut through that darkness and reveal the truth of who we are, and they help us to do that, to hang in there, to have hope that it's not futile, and that we can heal and overcome, and you will, no matter what it is you've been through. So if you want to get a beautiful canvas like this, don't forget, sign up for our Soul Tribe and I'll send you that. But yeah, it's not a commercial, just wanted to say.
60% off, that's a commercial.
But that's Michael the Archangel, and he's the angel that helps you to have hope. So think of him at times when you need it. He'll come to you. You can see him in your mind's eye.
And just because you haven't been in the military in this life, there's chances that you've been in a past life.
Oh, there's always
so
war
have
and
that
battles.
empathy for people that are doing it now.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else that you wanted to say
That's
today?
it. It's too hot.
Yeah. And we love you guys. Yeah. We love you all. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next Saturday.